like that we have a little bit. A little bit. It gets a little iffy sometimes,
I like
but
the
a slight bit of
substance.
structure. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're touching on real
Well,
things to
when you
touch, you
eat a
know?
sandwich, do you want to eat a nothing sandwich or do you want to eat a something sandwich?
Well, if you're a Donald Trump fan, then you really like nothing burgers, man. I gotta tell
We're
you.
really starting on this one strong with the Donald Trump reference.
I don't know.
The
That's the one
Dondozo, dude.
who talks about nothing burgers
You know
all
what
the
I've gotten
time.
into recently? Since it's really weird that it happened. It's like
Do you want
AI
me to
was.
guess?
Yes,
Oh,
actually, yeah. We talked about
uh,
something related to it though last week.
um, I think you have gotten into um, uh, punishment fetish porn, like
That's not
stepping
what we
on your
talked about
penis,
last week. Wow. Okay.
squeezing
Nope,
between
that's
two
definitely
plasti
not something we
plates.
talked about last week. That's really weird that you said that, but okay. Awkward. A-W-K-W-A-R-D, awkward.
Just kidding.
No, next one. Guess again. We got two more
Um,
guesses. Two more guesses. And I'll just tell
okay,
you.
something we talked about, League of Legends.
No, I'm already into that dumb shit. You know that. I won't shut up about
Okay,
it.
so then you probably got into AI covers from people or something to do with AI.
No,
That's
unfortunately,
not
not really. I did find some stuff for this week for us to react to, but it's
mm,
nothing particular there. No, I got into competitive Pokemon videos.
competitive Pokemon, like the
Yes,
game.
like the video game, VGC.
There are tournaments
There are.
for Pokemon.
Yeah,
I guess you can like transfer Pokemon from one game to the next, but
absolutely.
like
Yeah,
so help me understand this.
within certain
Like
reason. There's a
are
certain amount of
stats
Pokemon that
like
aren't allowed.
are stats like equivalent?
Yeah,
Like is a Magneton
every
from,
every
you know,
Pokemon has a base stat value they can gain, and then you have
and so
EVs
they
and
haven't like
IVs that you can add
inflated it.
on them. Yeah, no, they don't do that. Every like basically like occasionally you'll have some changes. Like let's say a big thing with like Garchomp, where Garchomp in Gen 6 or 7 got a Mega Evolution.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's right. But he came out in Gen 4. But like he was already pretty fucking good to men prior.
So
Um,
like a Pikachu level 15
okay,
in
here's a really interesting one I found out about. Pikachu from Let's Go Pikachu, the
mhm.
Pokemon game that came out for the Switch, is
Yep.
actually incredibly overpowered because he has access to moves that don't exist to any other Pikachu.
So if you're playing in a tournament, you have to know if it's a Let's Go Pikachu or a regular one?
I'm pretty sure the Let's Go moves are not allowed.
I see.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure they're banned. But no, I've been watching Wolfie VGC. His name's Wolfie
Okay.
Glick. He's like a world champion Pokemon player, really fucking good. Makes really good YouTube content in
There's
general. Like
so
that's
many.
actually what got me about it was the quality of his content production.
That's great.
He does
Shout
really good
outs
things.
shout outs to Wolfie, man.
Yes.
I hear great things about you in the last 10 seconds.
He's a
I'm
million
curious
subscriber
now.
YouTuber. Actually, like, shut the fuck up.
I am actually well I
You're
just haven't heard
punching
of
up
him, but
right now, dude.
yeah, I wasn't trying to punch down. I was just trying to be a smart
No, you're
ass. Like,
punching up. We're literally gonna lose.
yeah. Um, I'm
Wolfie
curious
lovers,
though.
please hate on us.
So then the attacks
Uh huh.
from like Game Boy Color, do those transfer to the Switch?
Okay,
Like
so like
let's say that you've carried a Pokemon to
here's
each.
the most interesting thing that you can possibly conceive that would actually be a relevant kind of issue that people were worried about probably like 8 years ago.
Okay.
When they made the 3DS versions that had red, blue, and yellow built into them,
Mm-hmm.
there was the ability to transfer your Pokemon forward via the Pokebank app and putting them onto a newer model game, right?
Okay.
Machoke and Machamp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the whole like the whatever line. Machamp has
Yeah.
the ability to have I can't remember what it's called. It's an ability he has though, where he can't make like he can't miss. He can't have his accuracy reduced and he can't miss abilities or can't miss moves. And in Gen 1, he had the ability to learn Fissure, which is a one-hit KO. So there was serious concern over the ability to be able to transfer over a Machamp with Fissure from Gen 1 into like Gen 7 and be able to
Okay.
use it as some kind of strategy.
Uh-huh.
Luckily, it never found to be viable, and it was never actually good.
Okay.
So
I'm
the answer to the question
loser.
is yes. You can move Pokemon from older games over to newer games.
Well, I mean literally. So let's assume that there's a chain of connection from every Game Boy to the most recent games that came out, right? So you have the original Pokemon Blue and Red, which was for the first Game Boy, right?
Yes.
I don't think you can't transfer those Pokemon, right? Can you
I
transfer
mean,
them up?
I'm sure there was ways in the past to get it to the point where it is in the present. Because I believe the current present is an app that you have to pay, or it's a thing maybe on the Switch you pay for. Can't remember exactly what it is, but I know that over time there has been like multiple like iterations upon iterations.
I'm just
So a
picturing
good
like
example in the past was in on GameCube generation for Pokemon Coliseum because it had the dock where you could put Game Boy Advance and Game Boy cartridges into it.
docking.
You could put it onto the Poke Bank or whatever app it was, secondary
Hmm.
game that came with Pokemon Coliseum,
I see.
which is one of the hardest Pokemon games of all time. And a fucking
Mm.
banger. Highly
Isn't it
recommend.
also like $130 for like a
What
new
good
copy
GameCube game
with
isn't
book?
these days?
Yeah, true. Smash
Bro,
is
look
like
into
90
Fire
still.
Emblem from GameCube and from the Wii. Those are like the one from GameCube is like 260, 250 on average, and the one from Wii is like 150 plus.
Have you ever watched like people hunting for like GameStop games and stuff, like looking for good deals or like
No,
30-cent
I
Walmart games?
watch a certain couple like garage sale guys every now and then. And today I was
Yeah.
watching one of his videos where he was at a con selling things he had found. He sold
Hmm.
like an Iron Man issue 1. He sold like a couple other really cool finds, like some Street Sharks toys to a guy in his comment section who specifically said he would want him to bring them. He bought him for
Nice.
like $100 from him and stuff. There was some cool shit.
There's a channel that I watch called Froggy Flips.
Yeah,
And
that was him.
so
That's who it was.
no shit.
Yeah, I was watching a Froggy video. He was at a con. There was a guy who wanted the Street Sharks. There was a
I
guy who
love
bought
Froggy
Iron
Flips, man.
Dude, Froggy's great. He had the whole fucking family with him at the booth selling. It was a cool one.
It's
It was
really
interesting
cool.
to see him from that dynamic too, because he was cutting people deals the whole time. People like, can I get a deal? He's like, hell yeah, you can, brother. And then he like sells them for like $200 instead of 300.
It's just like it's crazy that I was thinking about this too with woodworking people. Like
Mhm.
having YouTube be like a secondary stream of income separate from like what you're doing, where you're making money from the product that you're like basically what you're
Isn't
doing
there a
is
guy who does that from down under? He's like a big Samoan guy.
Australian.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
yeah. I think he blew up on Twitch a couple years ago. People like loved him because he was so wholesome. He's like, I don't need the money. I'm just doing that. Yeah,
Yeah. No,
that
no,
guy
no,
was
no.
great.
No, what I'm saying is you have a business that exists,
Yeah, I get it.
irrelevant of things, and then you like then figure out a way to capture the process of that business,
It's like the
and then
guy
you
who
get
does
like a
gas station
second.
encounters.
Yeah, he's like already on the clock, but
Yeah,
then
they're
he's
already
also
working. But then
like,
he just makes
yeah,
TikToks and makes a bunch of money from it.
yeah, it's great. It's
Sick,
awesome.
dude. Yeah, I saw a tweet actually a couple weeks back, and it was someone inside that gas station, and he was just like, "Why does this fucking gas station have a silver play button?" And he's just like,
Oh,
"But you
that's
on
why.
camera." He's like, "Here's this awkward picture of you taking a selfie with it. It's the video from the fucking CCTV."
Yeah, there's some wacky stuff out there, man.
I love CCTV footage,
Yeah,
but you know what I don't love?
what?
The exploitative nature of the television programming Cops and Live PD.
Oh boy.
Now, I actually had like a conversation about something this other day, and I always like, from a very young age, I found myself incredibly uncomfortable, like watching
With
those
cops?
shows. Yeah, I didn't like just watching the show Cops. I felt bad. I felt like it was wrong.
It it it
Dear
feels
son, where were
I was
you
I was
on
coming down from
January
the
6th?
heavens. I was coming down from the heavens to
Yeah, you
give
were doing-
Jesus's
You were
perspective.
about to do an interrogation. Was you were about to do? Where were you on January 6th?
What's exploitative about like interactions with people that the police are interacting
People
with?
are on drugs.
I know,
Some
but
people are like having drug problem. Like it's like a drug like habit they have, and they're like clearly going through like a terrible part of their life. And it's just like, yeah,
So-
let's put that on TV for
so then
money.
the difference between that and like YouTubers who go to the this is Oregon where all drugs are decriminalized. Let's go talk to all the druggies. Like is because you're forced to by law interact with those police officers in those instances, I guess.
No, the
whereas
nature,
somebody just, like-
nature of this is actually a totally different debate than like the nature of exploitative content on YouTube versus television. It's purely that on YouTube, I have the authority to click off or onto another video at any point in time. I am choosing the programming of what I want to watch.
Okay.
Okay, on
You're
television,
also
I don't
you're
buy a
choosing-
block. Hang on. I'm choosing to watch a TV show, absolutely. But there are still other people who are choosing to watch a TV show, and that funds that directly. Right? Same thing with views on a video elsewhere. Somebody's watching Leafy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So then by not watching it, your impact is delayed because they've already gotten money for what they've created. But by
see,
not
there's a-
watching, their
there's a-
viewership
there's
could
a
tank.
contract for a fucking TV block for the 4 o'clock slot on Fox for cops.
Yeah.
There's a multi-million-dollar deal there. There's not
Yeah.
a multi-million-dollar deal on an independent YouTuber who decides to do this, and whether that video does or does not do well dictates
Yeah.
it. It's true. It's
True.
more. It's more like I think it would be less altruistic, like capital affecting by view. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just
Sure.
there's less wires and strings to get you there. But the fact of the matter is that cops still made like a shitload of money for Fox TV. And
Yeah.
that's what makes me like more upset is that like there's actually a higher margin for profiteering, I'd say.
Yeah, I
Based
mean
on
the
ad
incentive is
capital.
kind of gross, and we don't really know like if how the you have to imagine that the police officers ham it up just a little bit. I mean, I've never seen like somebody go fucking crazy.
The only good thing we
It's
got from it was Reno 911.
yeah, true. Great
Because
parody.
I am just new boot goofing.
Pull over! I can't pull over anymore. Stop resisting. I'm not resisting. I still love the clip where he's doing the dancing,
Yeah,
the
dude.
dance line.
Now, dude, one of my favorite clips ever is when I can't remember his last name right now, but when the one police officer goes to the pool, like the kid's drowning, he's like, "Ah, he'll be fine." And he's like, "He's black," and he goes, "Oh no, black babies!" Like, that shit got me every time. As a young white lad in the suburbs, I found
Yeah.
that very very funny.
Gotta
Like,
love it.
dude, that was great. That was also the era
Listen,
of Chappelle, like Comedy
You've
Central.
seen more black people than anyone in Massachusetts, I gotta say. So I wouldn't feel too bad about your whiteness. All right,
It's fucked up.
I'm dead serious. Wait, I don't think I ever shared this story. When I first moved to Massachusetts, man,
Yeah,
I didn't see an African American person for like 3 weeks. No
that's
joke.
insane.
And it's not like I was like, I mean, there was a time where I was like
What
unpacking
y'all
and stuff,
motherfuckers
but
do up there? Like,
it's just very white. It's like a white gated community. But then when you get into Springfield, which is the
the
St. Louis
everyman's
of
city, the
well, it's
everyman's.
it's the St. Louis of
Everybody got
Massachusetts.
Springfield.
It's not even really black people. It's Puerto Rican and Hispanic. Like so, there's just not a lot of there are some, but it's like the population is
Huh.
either heavily concentrated towards Boston or just for some reason not in New England.
That's
Very
so weird
white.
to me. I interact
Yeah.
with black people every day, and it'd be foreign to me to like not at this point.
There's a I will see a few now that I'm in a grocery store, but when it was like going through my day to day, it was I'm exaggerating
so
like a
weird.
tad, but it's very rare.
Well, I'm also like just
Re-
thinking about I'm thinking about the demographic of like the apartment building I live in. Now there's like 10 apartments, and I'm like, yeah, there's like 3 black families, and like one
Yeah.
blended family also. Like it's just like that's just so weird to me to think that like, yeah. I talk to
Yeah,
my
so like let
neighbors,
me think.
regularly,
Is
too.
there there's a Haitian family that just moved in to our complex. And that's like
Now, how would you feel
let's
if a
say
Haitian man celebrating
10,
Black Lives Matter?
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Let's assume 80 families. And there's one Haitian.
That's cuckoo bananas, man. You know what I say to that though?
What?
We need to release some energy to get off this racism here.
Okay.
This isn't racism,
Do,
but
do you need
could
me
be.
to it could
No, I think we should just react to some stuff.
don't tempt me. Okay.
I think we should switch it over. Super
right.
producer Fleeb coming in, boys.
You could feel the racism building within me. So now you're trying to turn it off.
Trying to
Yeah,
shake it
it's
off.
just
Ugh.
it's growing. Yeah.
Gross.
React time.
It's time to
I'm gonna get
react, boys.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
get SpongeBob to sing a react song for us.
No, I think we're good. We have so much for the presentation, dude. It's not even a joke. All right, men. Here we go. Number 1. We start off with a topic very familiar and not too far off for us. McDonald tweeted out a picture of Grimace with these really cool sunglasses on, as described by the alt text that is loaded. It says he's wearing cool sunglasses verbatim. You made me feel so special. TY. Say goodbye, Grimace now with 3 W's.
So
The
they
big
pulled
question
Grimace.
is, did Grimace kill himself?
I don't know.
I
That's
don't know,
it's
dude.
pretty good marketing actually.
I did
Now
see
that I'm
it.
thinking about it.
I did see this cartoon though. And it was this little one, and it's just like, why is everybody making videos about my shake and making them sick?
I just wanted
wanted
I don't
to-
want a birthday anymore.
Yeah, that made me so sad. I was just like, no, Grimace.
But he's killing people with the shake, so
You're killing
Shame
me
on
right
him.
now. That's what I say to that.
mhm.
Okay, so
See you, Grimace.
what do you think about the whole Grimace shake trend? I think it was a great avant-garde.
Back to the
piece
depths of hell from whence you came. That's
I
what
feel like
say.
it was a blip in time for 2 weeks where people slowed down the onset of ADHD actively, And I feel like now we are approaching maximum ADHD, but we'll get there.
We'll get
All
into
right.
that.
Next, from One Piece tweets. First off, let's just get the wonderful news out there. Let's get the big enjoyment out of the fact that Ichiro Oda's eye surgery was successful, and the manga returns this week. Chapter
Wait, didn't you?
1087 spoilers are starting to come out now.
Am I crazy, or did you say that you just started this recently? Like you just started watching or listening?
I started One Piece about 2 months ago.
That was what. Okay, I got to
Yeah.
witness that. But now you're excited about it coming back.
I'm excited about it coming back. I mean, I'm not caught up. I want to make that very clear. I am nowhere near caught up.
I think it's 1,000 hours or something.
It's not that many, but it's a lot because
It's a lot of hours.
there's. I can't even think of how many episodes there are right now.
There's
off
a
the top of my head.
website that'll tell you
It's
how long to
1060
watch.
something. I think it's 1068 or 1069. And then chapter 1078 is coming out this week. So, more importantly, Gear 5, which is Luffy's new transformation, the main character, okay? And it's going to be this big deal, like a big fucking deal that like this character is being animated this way. We've been building up to it for a long time. We've known for over a year it's going to happen. Okay?
Okay.
So, with this all happening, the largest cinema in the world, Le Grand Rex, okay? That's in Paris, Gay Paris.
Mm-hmm.
They are hosting a viewing for this. This is
in
a
their
big-
in their
yes.
cinema.
Bro,
That bitch looks big.
look at that shit.
That looks
That
huge.
is crazy. It's a huge theater. It's amazing. This is
Wow.
not a small deal. Like this is
I wonder
possibly
what the arcade's like in that.
one of
bitch.
the big pieces of news floating around is that they had hired actual Looney Tunes animators to work on this, because you have to understand. So the whole thing with Gear Fifth is that like it's Luffy unlocking this like super secret power he didn't even know he had. He thought he had this gum fruit, and instead he actually has the Nika Nika no Mi human.
The
model.
what?
Yeah, it's the.
I thought we were moving
Shut up.
away from the
Shut up.
racism
It's the
fleeb.
Nika 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 no Mi human fruit model mythic type. Yeah, basically. So it's the sun god. It's this character that was named Joy Boy, who's
Jesus.
also the sun god, and they can only be limited by their own imagination when they fight.
What
they have-
the real question?
So they have cartoon-like abilities, like lifting the ground up like a Looney
I
Tunes
see.
character and creating like a hole in the ground or doing like crazy shit.
Painting
Yes.
an escape hatch onto a brick wall or whatever.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Here's the question: what number final season is this of One Piece? That's what I really want to know. Like, is
That's
this?
the wrong anime. That's
is this
Attack on
gonna be
Titan. Stupid.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I was
Get it
referencing
right.
a
That's
Twitter
the
joke
actual.
that I saw.
Yeah, that's the wrong one. It's a good joke if
It's-
you get it right.
I'll get it
Bitch.
right next time.
No, it's
That's
all right.
cool. I hope
But
all the
is this
people that
final
fight
season?
tooth and nail.
No, but for that whole joke, it's like okay. I had to think about this. I think it's
Lore time.
no, it's not lore. Because trust me, if it was lore, I'd just be talking about the manga for fucking Attack on Titan. No, it's like 2 parts, but with like 1 part broken in half, so 3, and then there was a movie, and now there's going to be another movie, and that should technically wrap it up.
So is the manga done for Attack on Titan?
Oh, it's been done for a couple years, and let me tell you, dude, the world is not fucking ready for what's going to happen at the end of that.
Wait, what? I thought they were still releasing stuff. I thought
They are,
even
yeah.
last year. I thought they were
Yeah,
still
there's-
releasing.
Bro, they released
manga
something
stuff.
earlier this year. No. They released extra panels on an extended volume, but that was not like last year. That was like 2 years.
So
ago,
they're
at
still
least.
okay. So the manga's been done. They're just
Yeah.
releasing the
Bro,
the
have you heard of the
episodes.
concept of the cash cow?
Yeah, you gotta milk.
You gotta milk it while it's hot, baby.
Milkers.
Milkers. All right. Now, initial testing is showing the
Speaking
white
of-
powdery substance from inside the White House on Sunday evening, showing it was cocaine. The Secret Service's investigating had gotten there. Now, we could blame Hunter Biden for driving a car at 170 miles an hour while doing crack cocaine, but that's crack, not coke. So that's
True.
a different substance. So I
True.
lead you. The most important point we all have come across politically. You cannot call him Sleepy Joe
Yes.
and be mad he has cocaine. Do you want him up or not?
Hello, America. It's me, Joe Biden.
Is that why his teeth are like that?
Why?
I don't know. He's just like he's very toothy. His lips all tightened up because it's all
He's
dry.
he's from Delaware. He's a degenerate, a Delaware degenerate. Okay, it's his teeth.
Did the Delaware degenerates do cocaine?
I don't know. Maybe. I think Delaware is the number one for Biden family doing cocaine. That's I think a fact you can check me on. Look it up, listeners. Also, make sure to like and subscribe this video if you're watching on YouTube. If you're listening on Spotify,
notification bell.
make sure to jerk off while this episode is playing.
Hit the follow button and download episodes. It helps a lot. Thank you very much.
What do we got next?
Raid Shadow
Joe Biden,
Legends.
cocaine.
No, we got something. All right, let's talk about League of Legends. We keep it brief. Astralis, legendary CS:GO org that has won like a bunch of majors. Possibly had the best team of all time. They are looking to sell their LEC spot, and some team called Falcons, which is a Saudi Arabian team, was in negotiations, but Riot Games did not approve. It's being reported by Blix.gg. Big takeaway here is that they have no real history or no real ambition. They're just greenwashing another entertainment space, according to Redditors.
Oh,
yeah.
The most trustworthy sources on the internet.
I mean, usually they actually are onto something, and they usually get pretty far with like certain thought. Now, that being said, they have had a CS:GO team, but they were not very good.
I see.
And they were also they were an entire French roster.
Okay.
Now, one of the most interesting things I've seen from the esports segment of League, in China, there was a match between Ninjas in Pajamas, Nip, and Rare Atom. Okay, these are some lower of the bracket teams, like quite lower. Okay, like I'm talking out of, so in the LPL there's 17 teams. Nip is like 10th place in the league. Rare Atom is like in the bottom like part of it. Okay, Nip 2-0s in a best of 3. Rare Atom just in week 7 of the regular season. Okay, with this win, Nip by all teams, with this win by Nip, all teams that are 10 losses are eliminated from playoff contention, being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams immediately eliminated. Could not secure a better position.
That's crazy, dude.
Dude, I've never seen something from the middle of the pack or like from technically like lower tier play mean so much to so many teams so quickly.
It's a Cinderella story, as it were.
No, not at all. This team's going to be eliminated probably in the first round. They don't stand a chance.
It's a Cruella de Vil story.
All right.
Ninja.
On to Ninja. The Ninja Men. All right.
I like this flow you got going here, dude. This is nice.
Yeah, dude. I told you. I thought about it, bitch.
It's very
threaded. I put every single thing in order that I wanted to be in order.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because Ninja the League, and now we're talking about Ninja.
Yeah, let's see. Ninjas and Pajamas.
What's going on, Ninja? Tell me.
Well, here's the thing. You linked this, so I actually haven't watched this. So just to give us a preface about this.
I'm curious. Curious what's going to happen.
Well, have you seen this? Because you're the one who sent this one.
Have I seen it?
I don't know. Have you?
We're gonna find out. Yes, I've watched it. We're gonna find out together.
Would you like to give us all some context of like what's going on here? Just what the tweet said, maybe even.
We
used to look up to Ninja, but now all he does is brag about money and make fun of people trying to make a career. Sad to see. Would love opinions.
Who do you think Ninja is talking about? Is it A, a random fan, B, Cristiano Ronaldo, C, Barack Obama, or D, Dr. Disrespect? Let us know in the comments who you think Tyler Blevins is going to shit talk.
I say
in
it's
the comments.
Dweem. All right, let's see.
Go ahead, man.
Also, Ronaldo is like literally like 1/20th of our following and is completely irrelevant. So we should probably just keep opening cases.
I love Ronaldo. Ronaldo.
Why are you hating on him?
He tried to be an IRL streamer and failed miserably. So he's
That's not Ronaldo.
It's can't be.
Oh shit! Hi Ronaldo. Sorry.
I don't know why Ty cooked. I don't know why Ty was cooking like that, bro.
I thought you were a fake. Sorry.
Hey Ronaldo, man, keep uploading those, IRL videos, bro. You're killing it.
Anyone's name.
Hey, Ronaldo peaked when he was fucking playing Fortnite. I'll say it.
Am
I the only one that's actually gonna sit here and say
Dude,
it?
I mean all
now he's trying to get.
There's highs and lows.
And he's trying to get into drama.
Highs and lows.
Hey, Ronaldo, you're better than drama, dude. All right? Get back into the fucking competitive scene. You're washed.
What?
I said it, dude.
How does that make sense?
I said what I said, bro.
I think Ronaldo.
No, I'm saying you told him to get back in the competitive scene, and then you also said you're washed
up,
It
bro.
makes
Listen,
no
I think
sense.
Ronaldo, you're like a combination of fucking
He's a great gamer.
of clicks. Like, oh my god, I might be good at the game, and like myth, like you went to YouTube and what happened? You know what I mean? Like that's you right now.
All right.
What? I said what I.
Yeah. Yeah.
So first off, it's not Cristiano Ronaldo. He's
I know. I was memeing. I was doing a little meme. It's from NAE. I understand. It's Ronaldo. Yes. I did not just Google that. I knew that from the beginning.
I don't know. I just
You're scrolling right now. You're feeling tempting.
I'm reading the comments. Yo, this one's good. I like this. Everyone peaked during Fortnite.
True. It's like every person who did Pokemon. Their collections were worth more. They all were winning. They all were good investors.
It's everyone played Fortnite did good, then everyone who did COVID did good.
Yeah, true. It's just really sad because like I know Tyler is. I'm not gonna even call him his fucking stupid
Tyler.
name. It's
Tyler. Who are you?
He
Brawless wife with
he was
sandwich?
a little bit. How's your morning going?
I'm gonna take a Twitter scroll while you do this.
This is very risky, bro. We're doing like 50-50, but with Twitter stuff.
Bro,
are we gonna see
Twitter's
racism
fine.
or?
My Twitter's fine. Oh, this is a good one right here. This is a banger. Hang on. You stole his entire fucking fit, bro.
True. Fucked him up, dude.
See?
That's from
That was a good
the
Twitter
Christmas
scroll.
Carol, right?
We like to dance on the edges with
Well, what do you think about that?
TOS.
What do you think about Ninja
I think
being
Ninja's
a doucher?
Ninja's been a doucher since he started streaming League again a couple years ago. He started getting really toxic, and ever since then, he's kind of shown his true colors.
Yeah. He seems like he got a bunch of money and then just has been like a fucking douche. And
I mean,
it's
absolute
like,
power corrupts absolutely, right?
not necessarily.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't.
I
have
mean,
that much
look
money.
at Stalin. Look at Stalin. He was one of the good guys.
Look at Benito. He wasn't as bad as Hitler.
He wasn't as bad as him. Yeah, I don't know. It just
mates too.
it made me cringe more than anything because like I never really I knew he was aggressive and loud and obnoxious, but I never saw him to be like hateful like that. But I've heard that he's kind of a douche to his fans. And stuff.
He doesn't have to be as brand safe as he once was. He doesn't have to do it.
Yeah, because I don't even think he's a partner on Twitch anymore. I think he got his check.
No,
mark
he's not.
removed.
That's why he is able to do what he does with the multi-streaming thing. It's because he doesn't make money on
Well,
Twitch.
did you know now that it's against Twitch's
Yeah,
TOS?
I'm aware. That's
They're TOS to multi-stream to other platforms, bro.
I'm aware.
How can you say like
I was working
you
on
can only
stuff-
broadcast here?
Dude, have you seen me go live in the last 3 weeks?
No, but I mean,
Have you seen me go
there
live a
one-
lot in the last 3 months? Really, actually, hang on.
no one gives a. Oh
No,
wait,
I was-
are you
hang
thinking of?
No, I was working on multi-stream stuff. I was like getting ready to do it, and then TOS changed about a week before I was going to start doing it.
So you might be dunzo with the Twitch Reno.
I mean, I don't want to be dunzo. I like what I've started and built over there, but I'm sure I could rebuild on something else.
I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I've just been feeling uninspired than the pod. The pod's my
Okay.
little internet baby, so I won't let it ever.
True.
I won't ever let
Yeah,
it
we'll
fade
keep
away.
nurturing this, tendering it. We'll get some more
Give
shorts
it a
out
week
there. Don't
break
worry.
every now and then, but that's about it.
Yeah.
You know? Also, look at
You
this guy. Wow.
You give 1 week. You know who that is, right?
Your mama.
No. Do you know who that is?
No, who?
It's Daniel Day-Lewis from There Will Be Blood.
Oh, sick.
I'm almost positive, unless that's Gangs of New York, but that looks like There Will Be Blood.
I don't know. All I see is Gonzo.
Yeah, true. With his big
All right.
honking nose.
It's time to induce some ADHD, my brother in Christ. Are you ready?
Yeah, we were getting a little too focused there. Let's ratchet it up.
Let's just really fuck up our brains, get twisted real quick.
True.
All right. So this is HydroCam. So you sent a TikTok guy, you sent a whole channel essentially for Bloodlum, who we'll watch next. And I was like, this is like literally made my eye twitch from how many edits there are. But this guy was recommended by my friend who I showed that to at lunch. At the exact like moment you sent it to me, I was like, "What the fuck did I just watch?" So then you showed me this.
Okay.
So this is just
Shout out to Work Wife.
yeah, dude. Work wife is sick.
Prank him, John.
I'm so fucking scared right now.
Guess who?
William, nice man.
Slow down, baby.
Oh, great heavens!
Oh, look, he's flying. Prank him.
All right.
Did you wait?
All right.
Is there another Oh Great Heavens?
That was not the video I sent to you originally.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is a different one, actually. I wanted
This
to
is
get your raw
so
reaction.
good. This fucking
this-
slap seal.
Damn, dude.
Holy
These
shit.
Zoomers. All right,
That was so
Bloodlung.
good. Here we go.
You are the fucking future. You, me, I'm just a cocksucker. Literally.
Shout out to Blood now.
Plug.
Plug.
Oh my god. Wait, you gotta click on the first one on his profile. The intro is so good on this one.
It's okay to be ugly as fucking broke as shit
This
and
one
dumb
is
as
good.
fuck and have a little dick.
Shout out to
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, man. This is incredible.
Okay. So, Bloodlung's rules. I'm not gonna lie. I do like it. However, I
Mhm.
do think I like Hydrocam better.
Okay. I mean, Hydrocam's a little more accessible. Bloodlung's like an acquired taste. Real quick, scroll down his profile just to see how many videos he has. Do you see that? Look at his first video.
Yeah, I saw.
Look when his first video is
Yeah,
uploaded.
yeah,
Like
I
a month
watched
ago.
it. Yeah, I know. It was
It's-
the 31st of May.
June, May.
No, May.
It's crazy, dude. It's
like
crazy
2 or 3
how.
months.
And there's already like Bloodlung clones all over the Call of Duty edit scene now.
Some things are just avant-garde, you know. They just
It's
supersede
just so
the need for
groundbreaking.
natural talent and
Yeah.
all. All right. So this one was a guy who I found on YouTube named Inevitably Dope 2.
That
It's,
sounds inevitably dope.
And I was just like, okay. And I was like, what did I just watch? This is
Mhm.
insane.
Okay.
And
Okay.
after watching this video, which is probably one of his highest ones, I think. Let me double check.
I don't think you can.
He had pin ones. I know he does. You know what?
Ruh-roh.
It's fine. Let's go back because we'll just watch this
We'll
one.
just watch it.
Can we talk about how my man Dash needs to be in the new era of the Justice League? Because Violet dips on him, bro. She said, "You know what? I'm out." Dash, you gotta hit the skates on him. Do it now, Gohan. All right, Nani. Yo, they're black. I mean, they're supers. Get them. My man Dash is about to have 5 stars like he's in Grand Theft Auto. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to counter.
Okay, this is 2 more
Counter.
minutes long. Do you want to
I-
continue?
Yeah, dude.
It's
Keep this
so
rolling.
good.
This is base.
He does this for so much shit. Okay.
Okay.
This is one of his ones where he does like, you know, a Pixar movie, does some real movies, does a lot of like Avatar videos though too. And it's
Mhm.
all like this. This guy is so hype. Dude,
This is great.
he's
and
just
the
doing
references are
sound
on
effects.
point, too.
Dude,
Yeah.
it gets better.
Ah, my back! My guy Dash is sidestep running like he's playing Sonic Unleashed, bro. Peep. Left bumper, right bumper. Ah, I gotta get out of here, please. Give me something, anything to get out of here. There it is. Bring it around town. Got a blast.
Got a
Weed
blast.
kills me. Yo, they're trying to back this boy up, but they can't, bro. He's too nice. Stage transition. Oh yeah, y'all don't really
Space
mess up. You gave me the
transition.
open
A
field.
stage
I'm about to hit the Jets. Hit the Nas, baby. Yippee! Oh yeah, I see another vine. Woohoo! Crap, I overshot it. Got
My
him.
dude.
We're good. Nani? Hello? We. Counter! Hold that. We. Count. We. Count. Ultra!
Fucking him up, dude.
Yeah, how you like that? Nani? Hello? K.O.
Fucked him up, dude.
Bro, these vines have been saving this man's life all mission.
True.
Let's go, Dash. We got like 4 more, baby. Pick it up. I need it. Hold that. Dummy. Counter.
It's raining.
Woo! Oh, crap. No. Please, wait. I'm out. Yes, sir. 2 more to go. You
The
thought you
pacing's
had
a
me?
little bit.
Nani?
Pause for a
You didn't
second.
even have your car.
The pacing's a little bit off. I wish he gives a little bit too much to each moment. I think it's because it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds actually.
Oh, y'all
But-
gonna have to see me.
No, it's
and
just
we got
TikTok.
water.
And you give everyone ADHD, or else it's not good.
Psych! I can run on that too. I'm him. I am him, my boy.
I am
Weaving
him.
all the bullets. You can't see him, bro. E-brake around the corner, drifting on water. Who else? Going in the cave, call me Laura Croft, baby. Oh, yeah, you can't come in. You got to go around, bucko. Hold this real quick. Watch how I boil his ankles. We'll be right back after these messages. I'm out. Yes, sir. One more to go, baby. Nani? Oh, crap. He's right there waiting. Got to bust around. Oh, crap. He's there, too. What am I going to do? Drown. K.O.
Drown.
Yeah, dude.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
That's pretty
dude.
good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that guy's good. I like him.
It
Trying
is
to see if he had
inevitably
the
dope.
other- yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, this was
Avatar.
one. Yeah, 2 million
2.3.
Avatar. There's like, Teen Titans, Dragon Ball, Naruto, fucking Marvel Spider-Man 2 reaction video. This is what he looks like, I assume, which is fitting.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
It fits his
he's got the
voice.
look.
All right,
Absolutely.
we're already talking about AI, dude.
Okay.
Let's talk about some AI stuff. Yeah, dude.
Let's
So
go.
we have two AI related videos for you. One's actually a throwback from like months ago that I think we missed. I think we missed talking.
I don't think
about
we
this.
got to see it. Yeah.
We never talked about the trend really in general. We'll talk about that in
Yeah.
a minute though. This follows up on our trend from last week where we're seeing more SpongeBob related song content.
Except this one is not a cover, ladies and gentlemen.
It's
Hit the play
original.
button. Hit it. It is an original.
Dankton STD official lyric video.
The purple drank, dude.
your formula and your dumb bitch of a daughter crabs. Gang! Go get up to die and original the foot. Yeah, came from the bottom, baby. I'm not getting stuck. We should lean by the leader like whoop. We should lean by the leader like
Goes hard.
Yeah, cookie cake crab on the stove with a formula. Whipping the bikini, getting ready to sipping on the lady while I'm leaning
Make sure it
on the
doesn't blow out everyone.
like paparazzi almost every more. It's like it's Biggie versus Tupac. It's no Biggie, I smoke
Yeah.
My shit is cold, it's a new track. I own a city and they know that. I'm eating burgers made of light, yeah. It's my buzz and it's my light.
Yeah, are you noticing the background?
Yeah.
It's
insane.
crazy, dude.
It's changing so much.
I got the mag, I press delete. I press the trigger of the crab, man. I'll meet you for the curse like I had an STD. You not a crab, you a rap boy. Talking to police, huh, fat boy. I catch you when he lacking
Man, this is all about weight.
chopper automatic, so you know it's gonna clip. I got pearls on my neck, I'm in the Tom bucket. I got pearl giving neck, don't see a calm bucket.
Oh shit. That's just intense sipping.
So I love, first of all, very creative, super cool that they like, this person obviously very much watched SpongeBob.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of influences from a few of the newer newer rappers that are coming out. So Lil Baby Keem, I noticed, or Baby Keem with his he's like he gets really like nasally and like starts
man.
dragging him out. It's so good, dude.
I guess you're right. I think it was impressive. It's impressive what can be done.
Yeah, absolutely.
But also, what?
Yeah, I mean it's random as shit, but it's like, I mean the views don't lie, dude. I think that's gonna hit 1 million in a couple weeks.
All right.
if it hasn't already.
This video hit 169,000 likes 4 months ago. So during the switch over, talking about AI on a weekly basis, I guess, we
Yes.
forgot to talk about Joe Rogan podcast clips that were completely faked. So this is Joe Rogan's anime waifu tier list featuring Goku.
What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be doing a waifu tier list.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
Goku, Jordan Peterson, and Elon Musk. They will be joining us today on the podcast.
Pleasure to be here again.
Thanks, Joe.
No problem. We're going to start off a bit spicy today, but first I have to ask you guys, Asuka or Rey?
Well, when you really look down into it, you would understand that Rey is actually a complex character with a lot more depth than most people give her. And she's cute as fuck.
Omega lol. Rey is kind of boring. Have you seen how strong
Nobody
Asuka
says
is?
Omega
Goku.
lol.
I think we all know the right
love
answer
Goku.
here is Misato.
Misato?
based Elon.
But she wasn't even in the question.
I know. Misato, best girl.
Okay, Elon, can you...
Do you get that one?
No,
Do you know who Misato, Rey, and Asuka
I don't
are?
know. I don't know who any of those three are.
Neon
It looks like
Genesis
Star.
Evangelion.
Okay,
It's a very popular anime from the 90s
bro.
and early 2000s.
Listen. You could have tossed me an anime con, and I might understand a little bit. But bro, it's all
I'm just
references
saying.
on references. I know.
I'm just
This is
saying.
great though. It's a great disagreement. It sounds very natural. What we need to do actually is we need to just start, instead of replacing like auto-generating text and enunciation, we just need to be like saying the voices and then have the voice replace it. I think
Seen
that's
how
the
strong
best.
Asuka is?
Goku, I think we all know the right answer here is Misato.
Misato's the one with the purple hair.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, Rey is white and the other one is red.
Yeah.
Misato?
But we
But
got
she wasn't even in the
Misato
question.
is
I know. Misato, best girl.
Okay, Elon,
Best
can you
girl.
just answer the damn question? Even Goku was able to do it.
Okay, fine. If I had to pick from them, I would choose Rey.
I think
character.
if we were to tier
Joe.
these
What do you
voices right
think?
now,
I think the Elon one's pretty good.
the Elon is the best.
You think so?
I'd say I'd say
I think
Joe
the
Rogan
Goku's
is
actually the best.
fair enough.
The
Yeah,
Goku's
okay, I'm
really,
talking real
really
people.
well done.
Okay.
Goku
Okay, so
has-
let's do all
Goku
four.
has a fucking big old blimp balloon at the Macy's Day Parade every year. You know what I mean,
Goku's
Ted?
number 1.
Yeah.
Elon's
So
number
what about
2.
you?
Asuka all the way, man.
Joe is number 3.
And then
Jordan Peterson's like
Kermit D. Peterson.
he doesn't
She's so badass. Remember when she's killing those white fucking alien things by herself, and Shinji's just crying
Wash
by
your
himself like,
penis,
holy
boys."
fuck, somebody kill this guy?
Yeah, he's kind of a... What was the word again?
Pussy.
Yeah, pussy!
He's not a pussy Goku.
Yeah, pussy.
He's like a 15-year-old kid who has to save the world, and his father is an egotistical maniac who never loved him.
So
Yeah,
basically,
like it's
Yeah,
totally
pretty much.
missing
Guys, come on.
the
All right, look,
Canadian.
let's just put them on the tier list. So I think Asuka and Rey are both at least in S tier. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Rey is more like A tier, but Asuka is definitely S.
Joe, are you trying to get canceled again? Majority rule?
Okay, sorry, S tier. And next, Astolfo from Fate.
Wow, that girl is really cute! Don't tell Chi-Chi I said that.
That's a dude.
I don't know shit about Fate.
He has a dick.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a guy. Sorry, Goku. Even John Day Arc saw his monster cock in one of the animes. It's canon.
Remember when Astolfo was trending on Twitter? I had to look. I was impressed. Bigger than mine.
You guys are trolling.
They're not trolling. He's just hot as fuck. What can you do?
Another prime candidate for S tier, definitely.
Agreed. S tier.
I agree! I am like the people of Earth say. Down bad for Astolfo!
Me too, bro. S tier it is. Next on the list, Mona from Genshin Impact.
S tier. S tier. I will not accept any rebuttal. I am hard as diamonds right now.
Rebuttal.
Jesus, what the
Oh,
fuck,
no.
Jordan?
Wow, is that like a wizard girl? Kind of reminds me of fortune teller Baba, so I say B tier.
Some artists draw her like really thick, though I like that. But she's not as thick in the game.
Sick.
B tier, in my opinion.
Mona is definitely an S. I agree with Jordan, so I think that averages out to A tier.
Yeah,
That is bullshit. You guys have no taste.
I have plenty of taste. Come here.
No, I'm not letting you lick me again. Why don't you go smash a Tesla window or something?
You hurt my feelings, Jordan. This will
Bam.
impact my waifu rating performance.
Next on the list, Power from Chainsaw Man.
S tier, easy.
Power is a queen. S tier.
Elon, you zoomer little fuck. Power is C tier.
Wow, she looks kind of dumb.
She's not dumb. She's the best waifu in 10 years.
Okay, Elon, I'm going to have to disagree with you there. She's not even C tier.
Did you watch the anime?
I read the manga. C tier.
I'm gonna go with
Okay.
F tier. Those horns
Okay.
look stupid.
Not based. And blue-pilled Goku. Very blue-pilled.
So if we combine the rankings we got, we get negative H tier.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Absolutely
What the
for
fuck?
this
How does that
ripping
work?
content
Next on the
right
list,
now.
Mikasa
For getting
Ackerman.
blue pilled.
C tier. She looks too muscular.
What? She's A tier for sure. You don't like muscles?
Nah, not for me.
She's a
Wow,
tier.
she looks pretty strong. I want to fight her.
S tier.
S tier.
All right, so I guess that averages out to A tier then. Next on the list, Ochako Uraraka.
F tier.
F
F
tier.
tier.
F tier.
Yeah, same. F tier. Next
What
on the
the
list,
fuck?
02.
So I'm gonna have to say this real quick. 02 is literally me.
You are not 02. Sorry, Elon. You don't have the Riz.
What the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little bitch? I'll have you know, I graduated top of
What?
my class in the Navy SEALs, and I've been involved in numerous secret raids on Al Qaeda.
It's still
Secret
going?
raids? Wow, you must be pretty strong. Want to fuse sometime?
Oh, sure. What would our fusion name be?
I'm not sure. What about Musky Goku? No, wait, Musku.
Musku? Okay, let's fuse sometime.
Guys, 02 is literally me. S tier, by the way.
I agree, S tier.
No.
She's hot as fuck, but I really don't care for her personality. I'm going to have to go with C tier.
B tier!
Okay, so that averages out to S tier.
Oh, come on, Joe. Really?
Based.
Next on the list, Tosaka Rin from Fate, Stay Night. S tier. Easy.
She's S tier.
She literally kills you. Like, how could you like a bitch that kills you? S tier, by the way.
If you would read the visual novel Elon, maybe you would know that she leaves an enchanted necklace of hers and saves you by the way.
Oh, you're one of those people.
What's a visual novel?
It's like a book, but with porn in it.
What's porn?
Why is he here again?
Dude, it's Goku. Give him a break.
Well, I would have to say S tier, plus those thighs, man. My God.
Based. Same here, Jordan.
Yeah, that's an easy S tier.
The council agrees. S tier. Next up is Felix Argyle.
S tier. Say anything but S tier, and you don't get a free Tesla.
Free Tesla? Who are you, Mr. Beast? B
Like and subscribe.
tier.
Wow, she's really cute. S tier.
Goku, would you put your Dragon Balls in her?
Don't tell Chi-Chi, but yes, Dragon Ball's deep.
He's a guy.
Wow, still Dragon Ball's deep. I don't care.
Wow, Goku is down bad. So that averages out to S tier.
You know, Joe, I'm starting to get a little pissed off at you not factoring in my ratings.
Last one.
Oh my God, my Dende is hard. S tier. Easy.
That's Bulma, the Prince of All Saiyan's wife.
Oh man, now he's gonna go super ultra egotistical form on me after this.
Bulma is a well-crafted character and has provided Goku with so much assistance and also looks amazing in a bunny suit. I have to say B tier.
I love Bunny Bulma. S tier.
S tier as well. I'll take Goku's answer as an S tier. So that averages out to S tier. Good taste, guys. Let's do this again sometime.
Go fuck yourself. You piece of shit.
Okay, that's
All
pretty
right.
funny.
That was a good one. I
That was a
enjoyed
good
it.
one.
All right, we'll palate cleanse now with a serious video.
No.
So this is from Cut. This is an
Oh,
11.7
boy.
million subscriber
Viewed
YouTube
video.
channel.
Yes.
Yeah. The views on this video are 2 months old and 582,000.
It's decent. It's a big channel. It's decent turnover.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. They do Truth or Drink is one of the games they play. They have many other ones on top of that, but this one I thought would be very interesting for our red pilled segment of the week. Feminists
boy.
and anti-feminists play Truth or Drink.
Why do you hate women? I wouldn't say I
Based.
hate women. I just believe in certain roles.
Interesting.
Based. Trad wife. Absolutely.
Hi.
Important question do you actually want to have with you? Do you think trad wives should be allowed to make TikToks?
Of course. I think everyone should be able to do whatever the fuck they want.
Now, hear
I
me
think
out,
that it's
though.
dumb.
Is it not redundant to being a trad wife to get on the internet and make fucking stupid videos and upload them to the internet?
Well, that's true. So like just Pearly Things is like she's the perfect progressive woman in her mind because she's single, hasn't been with a man in forever, is really focused on her career and is like very wealthy and stuff. But she advocates for all like do as I say, not as I do, if you will.
Fair
So
enough.
yeah, it's whatever.
I'm
You
just
could
saying,
just upload
if there's
videos.
like a woman being like, "This is how I do my trad wife day," and then she makes this video. It's like
You put a lot of fucking
that's-
work into that, bitch.
That's
yeah.
it's an antithetical idea to the thing you're preaching about being a trad
Yeah,
wife.
true.
A trad wife would just do the role and not need
Yeah.
a video to.
Yeah,
do it.
true.
Make me a sandwich.
Oh. My name is Bailey.
My name is Riley.
I'm Charity. I'm Emily.
I am Chauvin. I'm Peter. I'm
I'm sorry. Did you say Chauvin?
I'm the anti-fascist.
Is it Chauvin?
Based.
Feminist?
The chauvinist?
Anti-feminist, sorry.
Can you each take turns defining what that means for you?
I view feminism as a social movement advocating for the equality of all genders.
My view
It's not
is
equality.
anti-feminist. We were
It's not equality, it's equity. It's not equality anymore, it's equity. He needs to
Oh, you're
How old's
getting
this
real
video? A couple
political
months?
already.
He's
2 months?
just dumb. He's just dumb. I'm stopping myself from soying out. The anti-feminists are going to be dumber, but like I'm sorry. Judgment hard
I
here.
mean, by definition, if we're actually going to talk about it, feminism is defined as the equality of both genders.
No, the change has been to make it equity. The focus is equity, not equality, because not everyone is able to reach the same level. We want to have the same amount of impact for each person. We want to raise people up equally, not raise them to equal places.
Okay.
Look it up. The
No, you're
focus
not-
is
you're not.
equity.
You're not. Okay, that's fine.
born and raised, and actually we tend to lean in towards those traditional ways. So
Why do you think we brought these two groups together?
It's really relevant today. There's a lot going on in the climate, so I feel like
True.
there's maybe even tension
Warming.
between
The climate's warming.
women in general because of it. So
polar ice caps actually have like this bigger melting this week too.
Yeah, dude. Holy
That's
shit.
like a
Did you
real
see
thing.
that Africa had the hottest day on record and it was like 136 degrees on the 4th of July?
Yes, I did hear about that.
And it was the hottest 4th of July ever recorded for the world's average temperature.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means though. Like we've only been recording it for like 50 years, so we know like specific
It's
local
gonna get
temperatures, but we don't know
bad.
average temperature. Anyway,
Before it gets better.
Should we start with the shot?
Sure. Sure.
Is it wild that I
Wait.
watch YouTube videos with subtitles sometimes?
no, probably at work. So.
What are some stereotypes you've heard about feminists?
I imagine somebody with like hairy armpits and like has period pad earrings, and I'm like, I don't like it.
What makes you like feel that way?
I don't know. I feel like the media mostly.
Did you say
Yeah,
period
true.
pad earrings?
Those would be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Well, there's
that's-
like people doing wacky. Like there was someone who made the abortion earrings where it was like
Sports
a
bras
dead
and
fetus or
tiny
whatever.
pants and heels, and trying to just go above and beyond to make it known that it's my body, I can do what I want with it, and you can't do anything.
I don't have sports bras or tiny heels. Or...
You're not wrong.
God, checkmate. One.
They didn't pan down to his feet. I don't believe he doesn't have tiny
Yeah,
heels on.
I think he's lying.
He's wearing a sports bra underneath that flannel too. Don't lie to me.
Stereotype, not 100%.
He's actually
It's
F to
all
M.
about body empowerment and doing everything you can with your body with whoever you please instead of waiting for the right person or ignoring the
They're
other
sluts.
people. I'm not sluts, but that not
Way to
following.
like.
Are they
also,
sluts?
No, it just there's a in anti-fem. We're gonna break this down. This video is gonna take us a half hour, so we better consider if we want to watch all of it. The anti-feminist is wrong because she created a false dichotomy by being like, it's either you want to do what you want with your body or save it for the right person. It's like she's morally loading her or she's priming her thing already. But then she's not calling them sluts. But then the feminist is like, oh, you're calling me slut. It's just like
she
they're both.
She's laughing. Hold on.
They're sluts.
She says
No,
smile
she's-
and a laugh. She's kidding.
You can smile and a laugh in a
But
very
that
whatever.
not following, let's say nicely, the 10 Commandments per se, you know.
Who gets laid more?
I just want to load out the fact that only one thing says anything about like not coveting like your neighbor's wife, essentially.
Yeah.
And that's about the only thing that says adultery, I guess, is listed blatantly.
Well, you're probably saying the Lord's name in vain quite a bit if you're fucking.
Oh my God.
Oh, Lord Jesus, save me from the fires of hell.
Jesus. Oh, Dios mío.
More feminist or anti-feminist?
I would have to say feminists. Anti-feminists typically have a stereotype of not exactly being sympathetic or empathetic towards women.
I can see that, but at
What
the
is
same
that?
time, I don't see how.
Go on.
What does that have to do with it? Being empathetic or sympathetic towards women means you're not going to get laid?
Being
those things seem
anti-feminist
unrelated.
would delay
Let's
a person
see what he
from
says.
being sexually active.
It's all stereotypes, but
I mean, I would like to hope that everybody's having some share of affection or love.
Who gets laid more, feminists or
I thought those were both just two non-answers.
Yeah, they don't.
And you know what I
they're
think is really
idiots.
funny is they're playing truth or drink and they're just not drinking.
Yeah.
No one has said anything like, I don't want to offend this person. So I'm
We
just
should
gonna drink.
2x this bitch. We should 2x this one.
Well, 1.25 is. I don't want to distort the voices. It sounds weird.
I think feminists, just from what I've heard, especially from friends of mine that are women, when they're on dating apps and such, they have someone that they think is, in that kind of sphere of not a feminist or is a Trump supporter or something like that, then they'd swipe left. Are you a Trump supporter, Bailey?
110%. I think he did a really good job at running the country.
Since we're talking about feminism, what do you think of his comments on women?
People do say things and do things, and I don't think that people should be held accountable, especially for things that happened, years and years and years ago.
It's just.
I don't like the way she said that. I think
what do
she
you
could
mean?
have. Well, if she would have said like people can change, they can change from things they did and said years and years and years ago. It'd be one thing. But what she said explicitly was people shouldn't be held accountable for things they said.
Yeah. So if you don't get caught,
especially years and years and years ago.
if you don't get caught,
her moral
then
basis
oopsie.
is people shouldn't be held accountable for things they say, but also especially if it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Then they should really be forgiven. If you were trying to express that idea in a like, I think this is part of the issue. Is that people don't actually know how to communicate their ideas and their values like in a neutrally grounded way to help people understand them. They just say it in the most conveyable way to their brain, but they don't like really communicate in the way of communicating with the other side, trying to help them understand anything.
Well, most of the time it's not even like there's no discussion to be had because there's no minds that are open to be changed and there's no grounding or consistency. Like a lot of times when people are having conversations, it's just all feels. So there's no rhyme or reason except for this is how I feel or this is what I want to say to be with my in-group or whatever. And then there's like nothing that can take you out of that.
Absolutely.
It takes like a certain kind of person to be, first of all, having a real conversation with another person where they're listening and having their mind open. And then, yeah.
Right.
So these are kind of silly. I understand why they get a lot of views because it's a hot topic or whatever, but
This one's just interesting for us.
yeah.
I like it.
Because,
People can
I'm
say
the
things
anti-feminist, so.
and still be
Clearly.
kind, genuine people.
This is a tough question. Oh God.
Why do you hate women?
What? Is that really it? Is the question? My answer is I do not hate women at
That's
all.
a good answer.
Why do you hate women?
I don't hate women. The things that they're trying
I
to stand
never-
for,
yeah,
I just
it's-
think
it's a silly-
is a little ridiculous. There's been so much time of us doing the same thing, and why would we want to change that?
I wouldn't say I hate women. I just believe in certain roles.
I need to make this very, very clear. I do not hate women. Every woman's
Yeah,
beautiful in their own way. I think the definition of feminism has changed over the last 60, 70 years. I've seen it move towards focusing on women's rights and their reproductive rights.
Pause.
Towards being really
Pause.
hateful towards men and their...
Pause. This dude is like 22 years old. He has not known about feminism long enough to see any change. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, where he's like, oh yeah, I've seen it change from this thing to this thing. It's like when I was 15 years old, I really, I felt like it was all right.
I
Do you-
mean,
do you
I don't
realize
think-
that's what he
I
said?
don't think that's what he said. I think what he said was that over the last 60 years, we have seen it change. In fact, this is one of the more popular sections of the video, so we should observe.
Okay.
I've seen it move towards focusing on women's rights and their 60, 70
He did say
years.
I've
seen it move towards focusing on women's rights and their reproductive
Okay.
rights, towards being really hateful towards men and their ideals of what is masculine and what isn't.
So if I'm understanding you correctly, you agree with the principles of feminism, but you don't agree with a certain segment of feminists who you perceive to be more man-hating than they are about advocating for equality.
Yes.
This is a patriarchal
Based.
society that is antithetical to what feminism says, which is we should all be equal.
Define has an
Argument one.
Well,
No,
I mean-
have you considered that
Bro,
it's
you
actually
lost,
not?
You lost me there. I'm not gonna lie. I liked the way that guy eloquently took what he said and interpreted back this idea to him. But
And
I
then was
don't
like-
like how he said immediately turned. He's like, actually, here's why you're wrong. Like that's not good. Also,
Have you considered
I
that?
kind of agree with the thing that you just summed up about this other guy. That you said, yeah, there are certain people who are, as he perceives them to be. He perceives them to be.
Yeah, it's
more
just all
antithetical
feels.
to that.
There's
It's just
there's nothing that is tangible. There's nothing you can work with. It's just basically what I have to do in order to get people on my side is I need to tell them a story that is coming from my personal experience, and whether or not it's true doesn't matter because I want to make you feel a certain way so that you act differently. It's it's really stupid because
let's see how
all it
much
takes
farther
is-
this goes because we're almost to the most
Yeah.
replayed section.
I'm sorry.
here, actually, and I'm
Eski's done.
interested. No, you're
Eski's
good.
done
Eski's
rambling.
heated though.
Quotations. A woman.
He's warmed up.
Define a woman.
Yeah.
A woman itself is anyone who believes that they identify as a woman.
I mean, gender to me is a social construct.
I do feel that definitions are hard, but I do feel that a woman is somebody who was born with a vagina. That's my definition of a woman.
When you're defining words, it can be super tricky to get the actual definition. Like, how would you define a chair?
Well, it has a seat and a back and four legs.
So a horse is a chair.
Which group is more racist and why?
That okay, chair is hard to define, therefore gender is completely open, and if anyone wants to define as an attack helicopter, it's okay.
I think an important thing to always say is sex and gender are two different things.
Sure, but we don't subscribe. Real serious people don't subscribe to the self ID concept, right? Like that is for Twitter 13-year-olds and people who are gullible or want to be in the in group. Like
You don't know someone who has they them pronouns?
they them is not the same thing as self ID. Like they them is a little bit cringe, but you can
describe what you mean by this idea because I'm not fully understanding where you're coming
Okay,
from.
the concept of self ID typically applies to the fact that you do not need to have dysphoria in order to be trans. So you do not need to be experiencing issues with your perceived gender in order to be trans. You can just say that you're trans and then you are. That is what self ID at its core means. So it no longer means anything. I can identify as a other kin. I can be a cat. I can be an attack helicopter. This used to be a meme that right-wing people used to make like 5 or 6 years ago. It's, oh, look, they're going to turn into helicopters because they can say whatever they want. And people on Twitter who are 13-year-olds and should be ignored are saying now, yes, of course, people can identify as whatever they want. They're not saying they can be a boy or a girl if they want to. They're saying literally, if somebody wants to be a toaster fucker gender, they can be whatever they want. That has shifted. I have seen this in the last 4 years since I've been involved in it. I know I was making fun of the other guy talking about feminism as a whole, but in particular to the trans topic, I have seen that adjustment happen.
I mean, I think that there is a vast growth of that, but would that not just be the general like norm of acceptance for that generation being maybe overcompensating and allowing that kind of like
through the desire to be inclusive, we're letting wacky ideas in, and it's very difficult for this side of the aisle to cut off the crazies because they don't want people to be crazy. They want them to be understood. But there's a line that I've drawn. So people call me trans medicalist for having that idea. But if you don't have gender dysphoria, if you're not feeling a sense of like internal disjarment or like negativity about your perceived gender, and you're just slapping a label on yourself, to me, you're not trans. You're something else. Like it doesn't mean that you don't have some experience thing, but trans is supposed to be for people that have an issue with their internal gender that need to be cataloged that way so that they can get treatment for that thing. And if you're just calling yourself trans because it's hip and trendy, that's my assertion, or it's because you could just be whatever, then like
I think I've come to the understanding of what you're talking about. This happened back when I was in middle school with being a skateboarder or being a poser, essentially, is what you're talking about.
I guess, except it's important to like have good bounds on that because you're sucking oxygen out of the room.
There's a moral imposition like on gender and self-ID conversation as opposed to being a poser or not being a poser is like stay fun. No, in all seriousness though, like the people you're talking about, like 13-year-olds, right? Like this younger demographic. These are literally middle schoolers, right? This is
potentially. I mean,
but that's what I'm saying.
It's creeping in.
Yeah, but they don't understand that the moral imposition that they have by doing something like this, or they're identifying for the technique of a fad, right?
Yeah,
they're not actually like absorbing what this moral imposition is to them and to themselves or to others or society or whatever.
Yeah,
they
I am saying
understanding. I get what you're saying.
I am saying 13-year-olds, but I mean, there are some people that are in prominent positions of like leftist media that are bought into self-ID as a concept, and it is destructive because it's like sucking the air out of the room for actually getting help for people that need it, and instead it's like now did we watch through the most popular part?
That was the most popular part, I think. Actually, this is part of it. It's which group is more racist and why. Let's hear that part.
Oh boy,
the slam dunk for me. I'm curious.
I think anti-feminism is really pretty racist.
I would agree.
I'm more liberal on
Hey, they agreed.
the side of anti-feminism. I think a lot of people who are more traditional are more racist towards that fact and are willing just to stay with their groups.
Why does racism have to come into it?
Some of the first feminists were
Says that to a girl of color.
extremely racist and did not want to include people of color at all.
That is absolutely true.
Yes, that's why.
Well, you just talked
it was a white woman's
That's why
plight.
women of different races were allowed to vote at different time periods throughout history.
Honestly, don't know. I'm gonna just take a shot because I can't answer that question. Can you answer the question?
Yeah, I'd say generally I think anti-feminists are more
Yeah,
racist.
I figured you'd say that. Why?
Because there's typically a lot of beliefs that tend to go together.
I disagree. I mean, and personally, I don't see skin color. You're a human.
Okay, now we are actually done with this video.
I know what you mean.
I've seen Destiny's clip on this. The reason to like not acknowledge color, all that bullshit is ridiculous. Don't be
so
that way.
stupid, dude.
Don't be that
Just-
way.
You see color.
Yes,
you
you
try your
do.
best not to let it into your life. Don't be fucking naive.
Yeah, but like it's also like isn't it not antithetical to that idea of like I don't see color? Like, isn't it wrong of you to like not acknowledge people of like other like cultures, dialects? Like,
It's just a
lives?
cope. It's just a cope. I don't want
Yeah.
to think about it. I don't see color. I treat everyone the same. I fucking hate.
No, I hate
It's
that, dude. It's stupid.
yeah.
I think it's wrong of you as a person of fucking white ethnicity, young lady, mayo cracker ass bitch. That you don't.
Okay,
No, like hear me
chill.
out though. First off, I am white, so I can say that shit. It's my slurs, baby. It's mine. No, but in all honesty, like if you fail to acknowledge a black individual as a black person who possibly has had an experience in life different than yours, that like, you know, they could have just gone through perceived or actual prejudice,
Discrimination,
on them. Yeah,
prejudice,
like
yeah.
that does happen, and your failure to acknowledge that is like a problem.
What if they're Haitian though?
And what does this mean for LeBron's legacy?
What does this mean for LeBron's
As reported by
legacy?
ABC News, Microsoft can move ahead with this record $69 billion acquisition of Activision Blizzard. A judge
Xbox
rules.
gonna have some games. Xbox gonna
Gonna
have
have
another
some
console.
games.
Xbox gonna have some games.
Does this mean we're finally getting Diablo 4 on fucking Xbox
Dude,
Game Pass?
that would be based. Wait, wasn't Diablo on the PlayStation at one point?
It
Am I
still is.
crazy? The PlayStation 2? Oh, it's a PlayStation thing. It's not a PC thing?
No, it's on all of them.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been on there for a while.
It's time for you to have a conversation.
What do you
with
think? There's
your
not going to
little
be
mans.
Call of Duty on fucking
Yeah,
PC?
true.
Or on PlayStation? No, they're going to keep it on there.
Well, yeah, I never understood the multi-licensing stuff, but it's fine. Great. Good. Monopolize.
Yeah. It's interesting.
The fact
I mean-
that games have not changed prices in like 15 years is an issue. And I think Microsoft is going to change that.
The only thing I can say that's negative about it, and that's all in all honesty kind of point of issue, I think, is that Halo, which is the biggest property Microsoft really owns other than Minecraft, is kind of been run into the ground over the last couple of years during Halo Infinite, and it's just not gone well. And I don't want them to ruin other properties. They can ruin COD for all I care, but they please don't ruin Diablo or, Diablo.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think Blizzard did a good job with Diablo.
I think they did a great job. It's their fastest selling game of all time.
Well, so the question is like, how is the structure going to happen? Is Blizzard going to get to maintain its integrity and it's just going to be underseen by Microsoft, or is it going to get completely dissolved? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know how these changes affect the underlying product, but usually what happens is snip, snip. All right, guys, let's take a look at your budgets. We need 15% gone right away.
Yeah.
But
Microsoft valued the deal at $68.7 billion when announcing the early acquisition of 2022, inclusive of Activision Blizzard net cash. So Microsoft agreed to pay $95 in cash for each share of the game maker, closer to $75 billion.
wowzers.
Interesting.
How do they even have that much money? They're just
They
like
jumped
leveraging-
11% too. Stocks jumped 11%. Shares rather. Shares jumped 11% on Tuesday.
What is GameStop at? That's the real question. GME
Like 5 or
price.
6 chicken tenders.
Let's look at the year. Oof. Down 33%.
All right.
Wow.
We'll move on to the final segment of the night. A little more
Let's do
TikTok
it.
time.
Let's do it.
Michael Jackson's Beat It to Diabetes. I don't think that that's funny. I don't think that a video about that would be funny. I don't think people would like it very much if I was making fun of
Good. It's cute.
That was sick.
Cutesy.
All right, this is Name. I follow her on TikTok. She's good.
One time my pussy was itching. It was in public. People were around, so I couldn't scratch it. The itch was straight from hell. Here is some help if you find yourself in that situation. If they can't scratch their balls, why can't I scratch pussy? If they can't
Pussy,
scratch
see,
their
see, see.
balls, why can't I scratch titty? It's okay to scratch your pussy if your pussy does itch for you. And if you don't scratch your butt, you should scratch that too. Scratch Pum Pum and live life. Be blessed. Thanks.
Wow. That was cute.
Thanks, Name. And lastly, our final TikTok of the night.
You know what I hate about summertime? My silly sack. Now hear me out. Men's silly sacks, they contract towards the body during winter to retain heat, honey. And the summertime, it's reversed.
Telling our
These
truth.
motherfuckers
I've never
drop
felt more
low,
representation in my
low,
life.
honey.
Speak
Apple bottom
the
jeans,
truth.
boots with the fur, honey. They let me tell you, they drop so goddamn low that I sat in this chair and sat in my own goddamn testicle and almost threw the fuck up. Shit. The fuck? Balls hanging
The
so
fuck?
low, looks like my dick got a backpack on, honey. Okay, shit. I'm sitting here with my
Amen,
legs crossed
brother.
now with my testicles on my thigh because I don't know where else to fucking put them. Shit. You pull
Shit.
down my pants right now, I look like an 85-year-old scrotum.
85.
You hear me? An 85-year-old
Based.
man that just got out of the gym shower, honey. Just a fucking pendulum hitting my knees. That's how low my balls are hanging, honey. And I know I'm not the only one, fellas.
Ding dong
Shit.
ding.
The fuck? Jesus be a pair of BVDs because I need some support.
Yes, sir. Preach, brother.
Do you remember a show on MTV that I think was Bam Margera? Bam Margera. And he I think he did like fake advertisements in Viva La Bam a couple times, and one of them was for the nut bra. Do you remember this?
I do not remember this.
It's
Interesting. I'll have to check it out on the next episode of the 1 in 10 podcast. Thank you guys for checking it out. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. See ya. Bye. Look at my TikTok. It's on the screen.